Warning, some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I see areas of it that look like a war zone. I don't think anybody knows what to do with some of these areas because they're so contaminated.
I'm scared to be here. I know how bad the contamination is.
The water always tasted bad. It looked dirty when you put it in a glass. Diagnosed with systemic lupus erythematosus, peripheral neuropathy.
There's a whole lot of sounds happening here. It's crazy. As soon as I stop talking, there's just a whole heap of sounds. Everywhere I walk, it seems like there's whispers and knocks and movement. It's really got me on edge, this place.
How many people died here? This place is extremely dark as well. If I were to turn off all my lights. Righto, so I've turned my lights off. I've just got a flashlight on low. Were the lights too bright for you? It said Henry. Were the lights too bright for you? Would you prefer for me to be in the dark? Hello? I just seen something in the doorway. Looking through that little slit in the doorway, I just seen something on the other side.
That was intense. I just seen something when I was looking through the slit of the door. I seen a head like on the other side of the hallway looking through the door.
Horse.
I think we've got company.
Someone's here.
Prison was put here in 1862. That was way before Nevada was even a state. This place, even the grounds we're on, are very holy. There were Indians traveling through here, wagon trains. We had a hotel here. So we don't only get our spirits of prisoners, but we get women, children. I have a black blob that follows me around. It's on the ground. He'll go up on the cells. He peeks around at me, but he follows me all over here.
Murdered right here in 1981, cell C36 on the 3rd floor east cell block. We're looking for the prisoner that was murdered here. I'm standing right where you were murdered. Do you want to show yourself? Looks like something down the end of the hallway. Looks like it's crawling. So this is where the inmates would have spent their last moments before they got moved to the cell where the execution chamber is. And this is what the cell would look like. Just one bedroom, one bed, toilet, and a little wash area there.
Alright guys, so I'm in the oldest part of the prison here, and I'm going to take you into where the gas chamber is, where the 51 prisoners were executed. Now the gas chamber did convert to a lethal injection chamber.
So this is one of the inmates that was executed here, and there's a list here of, these are the inmates that were killed by lethal gas. They were executed by lethal gas. This is another inmate here, and these are all the prisoners that were killed by lethal injection. And guys, this is where it all happened right here. This is where they would strap them down and administer the lethal injection. You can see that there was restraints there, and I'm going to show you the room where it was administered. Pretty creepy in here as well. So this is the door here. When it was a gas chamber, this is what the door was like, guys. Big, heavy duty door. Pretty crazy. So that was the door to the gas chamber, and this room back here was where they actually would feed these little holes here. The rampart's going off in the hallway. Is that you out there? You can approach me. So there were these tubes that would come out up into up here somewhere, and yeah, they were able to administer the poison or whatever it is that goes into the system. Standing here in front of the execution chamber where 51 inmates lost their lives. I have this picture here of one of the victims that was killed here. And sir, it would have been very painful to die by lethal injection. What was the crime that you committed, sir? What is the name of this person? This person here, you were executed here via gas. What was your name? I bet it was a very painful death. But what crime did you commit? Was it murder? What year did you die? Was it lethal gas or was it a lethal injection? What is the name of this person here that was executed in this gas chamber? And what crime did you commit? Right behind me here is where you met your fate. And now you're resting with God. Show yourself, please, if you're still here. It's crazy to be here, right where they died, where they took their last breath. Would have been very painful. But for what they did to their victims, an eye for an eye, yeah?
Barbara, I'm very sorry. Goodbye, and God bless you.
This is it, right here, guys. B1 and B2. So this is where they would spend their last night, have their final meal before they met their fate. Straight through that door. Is there something you would like to say before we go ahead with the execution? Something you want to tell me? Maybe tell a loved one? Maybe you want to tell these viewers?
Do you regret doing what you did? Is there anything you need to do? You can take it out on me. I wasn't the one that committed the murder. What the fuck was that? That's fucking impossible. There's nothing there. That just knocked. It went doop, doop, doop. There's a toilet there. And it knocked. It went doop, doop, doop. Or the wall or something. Is that what you were trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me, hey, I'm still here. Are you attached? You're attached? You just said you're attached? You would have taken these last few steps. I can see the door to the execution chamber right there. I bet you didn't sleep the last night. But you know what? God forgives you for what you did. As long as you repent. God bless you.
Can you see me? Hello? Can you find me? Can you find me? I'm here. Behind you, look. Behind you. I'm behind you. I am right behind you.
Was this your classroom, sweetheart? And we I was gonna say, what's your name? And it just said Natalie. So your name's Natalie, is that correct? Would you like to direct me to the room that you're in? The apparition of the little girl was seen quite often at the top of the stairway here. Natalie? You wanna make a noise for me? Where are you, sweetheart? Would you wanna make a noise for me? Wow, it just got very cold through here. And these are all like blackboards, chalkboards. Natalie? What the fuck was that? There's walking coming from up top. Jeremy, this was the principal's office here. Now he was known to be a bit of a prick, by the way. The principal was quite a prick, and he used to keep the kids locked in this cupboard right here for misbehaving. He'd close the door, and they'd be screaming and everything. He'd just close the door on them.
That's a shame.
Yeah. So,
Really a shame.
we're gonna put you in there.
Incidents were started when the water spilled down in the rain and washed the spider out. Out in the sun and dried out the rain. So incidents were started when it was cold again.
Is that you scratching the wall? Who is that? Can you play with my EMF? Are you playing with the wall? What? How many footsteps?
Room 15.
Are you coming through my body right now? Because I can feel something coming through me.
You can suck the energy out of Jeremy. He can tell if you're around. We're looking for you, love. Are you hiding?
That shit, y'all.
Yeah. That was a weird voice.
Yeah, it was. Are you touched? Are you?
Their footsteps.
That sounds like a monster. That's my first time hearing that shit.
That's weird. There's something up there.
No, stop.
That's got to be an animal.
No, stop. My eyes are watering.
My REM pod's going off like
Are you in here?
Wow, it got so cold. Wow.
Shit.
It's like a freezer.
Wanna let me know you're here?
We're looking for the little girl. The little girl that haunts this school. Why are you still attached to this building?
Turn off that REM pod. Make that REM pod stop. If you don't want me here, make that stop. Make it go off. Thank you.
What was your name? Tell me your name, little one.
Is there a little girl in here? Who? Who do you see? Oh, I said, take a bird. Suck what?
Little girl. Are you in the classroom? There's a little doll up there for you can play with. Shh, shh, shh. I heard footsteps.
You hear that?
Willow, with your tears rain down, why do you always weep and frown? Is it because he left you one day? Is it because you could not stay? On your branches he would swing. Did you long for the happiness that day would bring? He found shelter in your shade. He thought his laughter would never fade. Weeping willow, stop your tears. There is something to calm your fears. You think death as you're due forever apart, and I know he'll always be in your heart.
Back in this hallway, we were filming from this side, and the investigator went like this to stop everybody from doing anything, and there was laughter out in this hallway and footsteps. We also had an investigator here, she got scratched. This girl is super mellow, sweet girl, right down her chest, not the three fingers. She got one deep. We were here, that was in January. It was freezing. She had layers of clothes, so there's nothing that could actually have scratched her. I can understand an arm in the summertime, you pass something, but she got scratched pretty well. A lot of people that are sensitive kind of feel threatened here. There was, from what we understand, a family that was here, and the father was very abusive to the kids and to the wife. So we get a sense of this really nasty son of a bitch still being here. We've had a lot of shit going on in here. Activity, pretty much any device you have, REM pod, K2s, millimeters, you name it. They usually get a lot of stuff down in the pit of the pool. We tried the research. I know somebody said that there were a couple of drownings here, a couple of kids drowned. I cannot find any type of newspaper articles. We have brought toys down there, balls, they were played with, they rolled around. This is an area where we just sit people down, blindfolded, noise canceling headphones. And I would say 1 out of 6 that do this experiment run the hell out of here. They feel like they're touched, something's around them, they don't feel that they're alone, and they're out of here. Some of the things that have happened to me throughout this time that I've been here for about 3 years. Experiences upstairs, again, there's a lot of singing, there's a lot of whistling, footsteps around the perimeter, the walkway that goes around the auditorium. And the first time that we came here, my wife is a sensitive, we were in 3 rooms up on the right-hand side. The owner of the building was giving us a walkthrough and telling us a little bit of the history of the place, and she got scratched. Personally, I think it realized that she could sense them and got frustrated that she wasn't paying attention to the actual owner, and tried to get attention. I don't think it was malevolent. I just think it was like, hey, what about me? What about me?
This hallway down here is said to be pretty haunted.
There seems to be a lot of activity down here in this hallway. You've shown yourself quite often to people that have come here and investigated this place, including Vinny. We'd love to see you, regardless of who you are. There's a spirit.
Did you turn that on?
Nope. Straight ahead. I just got the chills big time.
I did too. I got the goosebumps.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear I just saw a white figure right here.
Up the stairs?
Yeah, and
Really?
it just disappeared.
Manny, is that you? Is there any... Doris? Doris?
That shit give me the chills.
Why are you attached to this building? How old are you? This is where the shadow figure's seen up and right through here. There seemed to be more of a darker element to it. Manny? Are there any kids in here?
Challenge.
I believe this was an office building up here.
You want to play that again?
Yeah, you can make the music box go off. No spikes with the EMF, not like last time at the slaughterhouse. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was enough. What was that? What was that? Was that you?
No.
What was
I'm
that?
frozen right now.
I got the chills. I thought that was you.
No. Up there. That's crazy. There have been reported people being scratched here as well, Jeremy. Yeah, who made that noise? I don't know if you guys picked that up on camera. I have to replay that, but definitely heard something.
Gaining more energy.
You're gaining more energy. Okay. We've got plenty of energy right here. We've got all these devices. You're really sucking the life out of my light and my battery right now. Wow, did you hear that? There's footsteps all around us.
Footsteps.
Is that Manny?
Down the hallway.
Oh. Hello?
I feel like he's watching.
He is. He's up there. Manny, we're in the pitch blackness, if that's you, or one of the children that are here that still attached to this building.
I think I just saw his face.
Is that K2 going off?
No.
That's when you seen something up there, didn't you? Go up the stairs?
Yeah. No, this stairs.
Well, the energy has shifted big time. Behind you.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm
What is
feeling
that? Is it a light from outside?
Yeah, I'm feeling woozy right now. I feel like I'm getting scratched, like in my neck, like something just touched me. Feels like there's a dark energy in here. I want to get up. Footsteps, I quit. That was creepy. It won't hurt you. On the floor right there next to the middle of the basketball court. Play with it. I'm shining my light on it. Footsteps.
We're looking for the spirit of a man named Manny. Manuel. Was it Manny or Manuel? You seem awfully shy tonight. Is it too hot for you here, Manny? Well, there's a pool downstairs. We heard one of the children died and drowned in the pool. Did you know about that, Manny? Were you... What the hell? You're there.
Yeah.
I got something come up on me right here.
Did you?
Yep.
That's what I was saying when I went through there. I feel like something was watching.
Straight down there.
It followed me all the
Yep.
way upstairs.
Yep.
And I heard footsteps all the way from here to here.
Yeah, this is where Vinny was saying the activity is.
I was hearing footsteps
Yeah.
all the way till I got to the walkway.
It says caution, do not enter.
So you were up here and you had the same sort of stuff happen to you?
Yeah, footsteps, not talking, but footsteps, and feel like somebody was right there. watching me and following me.
Manny, it's getting later now as well, so there might be some more activity starting to happen. Where are you, buddy? Then again, it could be the little kid.
Yeah.
What's that noise? It was a giggle.
Might be the little kid.
Some say that the well-known attraction Slaughterhouse Tucson is actually haunted.
The slaughterhouse was a 1950s meatpacking plant where thousands of animals were butchered. Legend has it many humans as well as animals have died here.
I'm already dead.
It's already just started. We just come in this location and it's already really active.
Are there any spirits in here?
There's two well-known spirits in here. One of a man that murdered 2 young children. And then we're looking for Hannah.
Is there a Hannah in here?
Hannah's seen mainly downstairs in the boiler room. Likely, it said likely.
Shit. Looks like that guy's staring at me.
Yeah. Hannah is seen downstairs quite often. This place is creepy as fuck.
This one looks like he wants to kill me.
Yeah. Now this is a haunted attraction in October. It is a real haunted location. A former slaughterhouse where they used to kill cattle for their beef.
There a guy in here that killed the 2 kids? If you're in here, want to show yourself?
So we are doing a walkthrough of the haunted attraction.
Standing beside you.
What the? You're standing right beside us?
Wow, I just got a cold breeze right through here. Cold breeze. That was crazy.
I just got the chills right here. I got the chills, like goosebumps. My hairs are sticking
Are you
up.
standing beside me? You can let yourself be known to me, please. Pretty crazy.
REM pod.
REM pods are really going off.
Yeah. And we're over here, and that's on the other side.
Yeah, I'm going to go around. This place is big, so we're going to try to get through it. We're going to do a walkthrough, and then we're going to go down into the boiler room downstairs, where Hannah is seen. Now, she was a former employee that lost her life here, unfortunately.
I'm getting a sock in my rib.
Are you right?
Yeah.
Is it Hannah? Hannah was a former employee, Jeremy, that actually got hit by a DUI driver.
That's what I feel right here in my rib. Hannah, did you get hit by a car in your ribs?
She got hit by a car and she died. She used to work here as a scare
That's
actor.
what it feels like. I just got socked right in the rib.
Now, some of the activity that has been known to be here, Jeremy, is people getting scratched, pushed, smell of rotten smells, footsteps,
like
disembodied voices.
Is there a Hannah or the old man in here?
Wait, shh. There's footsteps. What was that light?
Keep going.
Can you let me know you're close by, or are you the one that's trying to get my attention?
Is this where the old man killed those 2 children? In this room?
I'm getting a weird vibes right here, and my rib is still hurting.
Your ribs are hurting. REM pod.
REM pod. Yeah, my ribs are hurting.
REM pod's in the hallway, guys. Is that you out there? What are you doing in the hallway?
Oh, fuck you. Got up in my face. Did that just move?
Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, there's a REM pod in the hallway, so if anything's trying to walk through the hallway, it's going to go off.
Is that old man in here?
Yes, we're looking for the old man.
There it goes.
There's the REM pod again.
Yeah. I feels like there's something in here.
Are you in here? Do you want to show yourself for me? Do you want to approach us? You want to come into this room? Come into this room for us. You want to appear for me in the hallway? You
You want to set the REM pod off? You can make it go green or yellow. Which color? You choose. Why are you still attached to this building? Why haven't you moved on?
Affair.
Right there? Did it say right there?
It said affair. What was your name? That was crazy.
It says something about to lower the light.
What was your name? The person that murdered the 2 children here. What was your name? What were the children's names?
This went to 0.3. Right there. They're playing games with us. Yeah, her. That said, yeah, her. And it's Lucy. Lucy's doing 100.
That's crazy. I wonder what the K2 says.
Lucy, the 2Ks lets us know it's
Oh, yeah. Right here. Right here. Right near you. Bro, you're going off to like yellow. This little device that I have in my hand, you're doing quite well to let it go off.
It just went to 100 and I'm not touching it.
You're doing very well to set this thing off, Lucy. Is it Lucy that I'm speaking to? What are you doing in this slaughterhouse?
I'm not touching it, look.
Aren't you scared of the dark? There's a whole lot of energy in this room. I'm actually starting to feel it.
I am too.
I'm starting to feel it affect me.
And I'm getting chills. And I'm not even touching that.
The energy is that overwhelming in this room. I'm actually starting to feel it. Shh. Lucy, do you want to make a little noise for me?
Where's she at? What spirit? Is that you playing with the REM pod? I feel sick. Alright, I'm getting really creeped out. What the hell? I just saw a spirit going up. What the? I just kid you guys not. I just saw a spirit going up to the roof. She's old? In the REM pod? Is that her playing with it? Do I see her? That's a yes? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? You just called me Zach?
So this room is the boiler room. Now Ghost Adventures, they came to this location and they spent a lot of their time in this room. There's a lot of activity in this room. Now the cast member that used to work here, her name was Hannah, and she actually used to work in this particular room. This was her favorite room to work in. I'm going to show you, but she used to work up top here and she used to scare the people as they came down here. Now her apparition is still seen here. They have a very uneasy feeling about being up here. So let's have a look. Let's get up here. Use my one hand and try to get up here. They quite often see the apparition of Hannah up here. This is the boiler room. This is all the original stuff here as well. Well, this is where, during the haunt, people would come down through here. And this is where Hannah used to work as a scare actor. And she liked working in this area. Just thinks she used to work right here. She used to scare them by jumping down the stairs. So
I can already feel it. Her presence being here.
what's that?
Breathing.
Hello? Hannah? Hannah? Is that you, love? Jeremy, she's letting us know that she's here. It got really cold right here.
I'm getting dizzy right here. You heard that? What the hell?
Standing by your side, with my heart on high drive.